Hello, my cabbages, welcome back to another mapping video. Yeah. So, I'm gonna start this out with, Lime Team. Lime Team invading, because this is a different Lime Team, remember? Because actually, originally, they were, friends with, They're friends with, this team over here, which we call as the light gray team. It's not confused with the other light gray team, because both of them. But yeah, they kind of invade them because they're a different team now, and they just want the land. So this was actually kind of uncalled for. This ruler is very aggressive, as they say. And that was quick. Rose team looking in trouble. Why would you say that? Well, yeah, not good. Yeah, but, yeah, they're gonna allow them to be like that, because they finally kind of like, peace, 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 peace. So, it's kind of funny. It's cyclical. Now that the gray team's kind of not doing well, a new country is starting to try and take their place. Huh. Kind of like China, actually. China, being one China. That's... Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Like, what just happened? That red colony really needs to be fixed up. It's kind of ugly. Not unlike you. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. And we got the reverse colonies here. Man, thrilling commentary, he says. Anyways, the purple team decides, you know what? Why are we even keeping this nation alive? And just goes like, simple. They don't even tell many people about it because they didn't even take that many troops. But it makes this area makes this area more worried about it. Thinking that they might have another war, even though they literally just fought a war not too long ago. Well, actually, not too long into the stretch because I'm working on the timeline. And actually, I'm making, like I said, a lot of time. Maybe not 200 years, like I said, but a lot of time in between these. But still, coming up quick, I guess. Episode 36 on Aria Threats. But, we're generally just improving their situation here. Yeah. All the fun stuff, as they say. Making alliances? Why would that be for? There's no conflict here at all. New alliance concerning an old team. Now, first, we got a little bit, we still got the Septicons here, or Hepticons as they say. The Septicons are better. So, why don't we just make a rectangle alliance? We should probably make that yellow. We should probably color match this. And then make this yellow. So yeah, rectangles, and, also black team rectangle. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna make them. Rectangle, black team rectangle, dark red team rectangle, and also pink team rectangle. I gotta redo the capital situation because lavender team is showing up as their capital right now, even though they're not. So yeah, we got 4-thing alliance. Why would that ever do anything? And you might also notice, interesting, we have a little thing where the black team is actually joining the other side now, even though they're kind of on the red team side for us. So, I don't know. All I'm saying. yeah, so interesting the black team's doing that. But also we got this nation, the cream team over here, dream team, the cream team, bro. And also the orange team, which is not the same orange team, because remember, it's the rebellion of the orange team. But with all that, the right angle triangle alliance is kind of threatened by. They're not really super warring alliances right now, but they're like, you know what, let's expand. The green team is it's still the same green team, but with a different government. And this government, you know, kind of reverse of the government. And so, yeah. And, actually, we even, surprisingly, or not surprisingly, the ruler over here decided, you know what, let's have square team, because they find more to benefit from taking over the green team. So, yeah, douche canoes, as they say. Douche canoe, I'm a canoe of douche. And then because this nation over here, oh yeah, because they got split up and they were actually kind of over there. Yeah, they're gonna join the right angle triangles because they're a rebellion kind of thing, so they're kind of the opposite means of the extremes. Something like that. Math class said once. math class said once. But that's gonna, things are gonna die down a bit, so nothing really happening there yet. What is layer 13? Why is there just a blank layer called? Oh, I know what that's for. Never mind. It's not actually blank, but yeah. Tensions never. Tenzin from Avatar? Well, actually, Korra. Crazy. Australia, honestly, with all this new trade and after the war happening and economy kind of recovering again, they're actually doing pretty well here in Australia for all themselves. And with this newfound trade, the salmon team is really increasing in size. Red team over here also increasing in size. Dath, I make the border gore worse. Oh yeah, right, because the Coalition for Better Border, or not coalition, the thing, yeah, the Better Borders group now sees us, because before they didn't, and now it's after the war, they kind of they make maps over here. I'm like, oh yeah, and the Coalition for Better Borders, the coalition? No, I don't think it's a coalition. Like, literally, the guy in Universe is drinking some tea or something and spits the tea out comically. It's like, oh, this is hideous. Oh, yeah, and they're like, oh, death receive better borders, and we're like, who are you? Why are you important? Screw off. Like, it literally goes like, kind of like, you know, wants different borders, green team to kind of get more down here and then to actually connect because they don't actually touch each other. Okay, that sounds weird, like Ender's gonna touch me, what? Whoa. And they hate this border, but they're kind of forced to look at it because, well, they don't really care. Anyways, the thing for Better Borders Coalition, I can't remember now why, as they're expanding here, is, somehow starting to make a mercenary army. What for? I would never know. Has this gone too far? Yes. Is it funny? Yes. Anyways. With this newfound army, you know, I don't really talk about before where the Coalition of Better Borders are located, but I like to think it's like Vatican City thing, so it's like tiny even within a city. So I want to say like the Coalition for Better Borders is like located within the red team city. So they're like, what if I just actually make them succeed and then just have them be like a single dot or something in the red team city? Would just like kind of be like out here like a small area. But yeah, safe to say that someone's not happy about these borders. That someone being this Better Borders Coalition. But yeah, a lot of these countries quite expanding a bit. Honestly, not much happening in Australia other than that. And there also, with the expansion, comes exploration. Oh my. Ooh la la, ooh la la. But a lot of this is just desert, so it's actually not much to explore. So, yeah, they're like, oh, more desert. So, they get to explore some more of this deserty area. So honestly, not much is happening in Australia. Australia is surprisingly peaceful right now. Well, until the Coalition for Better Borders comes, but foreshadowing never. But yeah, we got some of these areas being explored, some of these island areas, even gone a bit into, no, this one's Java, right? Java or Bedrock, or Java or Python, you know, funny languages. I'm so funny. Explore the south of this island, anyways. But I feel like it's Sumatra. No. Honestly, don't quiz me on this or anything. Don't quote me or quiz me or whip me. Whoa. Why am I saying this? Why do I say these things? But yeah, they got a lot more Jujuro expansion, if you know what I'm saying, because their new American neighbors. Oh, I was thinking America and our universe. And we got the Brown Team Colony over here, which is still a bit weird. I think a Brown Team Colony down here. But, yeah. They're kind of expanding and exploring out here. In the Vietnam area, Southeast Asia. So, yeah. In just general, so yeah. I'm probably just gonna, actually in between episodes, I might just expand a bunch of countries' borders haven't expanded in a while. So if you notice next episode that the borders are different, then I did something, and if they're not different, then I was too lazy. So I feel like I've done nothing with these two nations recently, or in any time. These nations, unify. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna use the darker one because even though it doesn't look as good, it's a better color. But it's still really hard to tell the city shape. There, that's better. They're gonna have two capitals because they have two nations. So yeah, unification. Maybe they did this specifically to kind of counter the dark gray team over here because they're kind of being threatened. Why would they feel threatened? I mean, like, totally peaceful, non-militant nation. Yeah. But, light gray team is, kind of not doing well right now. And dark gray team before was kind of focused down here, but it's like deciding, you know what? Another war. Because the light gray team can't take a break, because they actually, the dark red team has good generals. So they basically do huge swaths of land surprisingly quickly. Like, even for how good their generals are, they're thriving quickly. Maybe using some mercenaries, because how their population gets so high. But they basically, even though the light blue team's not with them, they're kind of more like, you know what, you can get some land if you do this. And they're like, you know, why not? So they basically started a word that Adis Pro said too much early in the series and could get demonetized, and he eventually stopped saying that because it's not a good word to say. It starts with the gang and ends with an energy drink that was featured in a Danny Gonzalez video. What like cryptic riddle am I trying to do or something? But yeah, they're kind of not going well, and even the teams down here, Lime team, and even though like they could have kind of won the war if they're alone, they're kind of all just, they're not even allies like hurting each other. They're more of just everybody for themselves type of thing. So, and they're falling surprisingly fast, almost like they have a super incompetent government. Yeah. So, they're gonna have a meeting, conference, as they say, to basically carve up the light gray team because they're not doing well. Okay, and this is how it looks. Yeah, it's not good. Wait, I want to make a tiny little border with my blue team over here. It's kind of funny. I know, ha ha ha. But yeah, this is not looking good for them. They basically shrunken like by a third. That was surprisingly fast for what happened, and went surprisingly well. We got this autonomous region, like semi-autonomous kind of vassal region over here that they've set up. They meaning this greenish team, because we have multiple green teams in Mexico. But yeah, going well. Going well. Not for the light gray team. So basically, so far, out of all the teams that are kind of split from the gray team, dark gray team doing the best. Light gray team doing the middle, and gray team doing the worst. So yeah, yeah. Dark gray team is really the one that they're kind of relying on right now. The one that's actually not failing, and they're kind of like trying to kind of reform themselves after seeing what's happening with this, and like, my brothers are not doing well, So yeah, yeah. Hopefully that doesn't spell doom for their own future. D-O-O-M. Oh, I just spelled Dune. I'm not funny. I'm funny to myself. Yeah. Basically, all this, honestly, that's probably all for this episode, really. The light gray team is kind of failing. We got purple team kind of just doing better. We got Australia doing well, and I'm doing a recap. But I think that's all, and goodbye, my cabbages.